start.
Yes, so we're gonna do the house tour just before we're gonna demolish everything and destroy and make an even big mess than it's now right now.
Yeah, because actually now it's a very big mess.
We already did some changes, and we put some of our stuff, but it's still not much done. So we want to show you now.
Let's go. Maybe you go first.
Yes.
This is the entrance with the dog that protects the house.
It's very dangerous dog, so better be careful. She can bite. So here we start with the bathroom. So it's a very raw state of this. So there's also some clothes and our towels and lots of mess. So don't be scared. So the bathroom is very, I don't know, small enough or big enough. We bought the washing machine because there was nothing and we definitely cannot live without it. Here's the boiler and there's some cabinets with some stuff. And it needs some renovation for sure. We can go to the next part.
And we have some, don't need to open. The other stuff in there.
Wardrobe maybe.
Wardrobe.
So there's lots of space to keep the...
Then the first room in the entrance, where we have to do the
It's like a
painting.
hallway here. So we already started to actually take down the wallpaper. And it appeared to be quite a big disaster. And we know already that it's gonna take much longer than we expected.
Yeah, if you follow the next video, you will see, because we film a little bit of this.
So you need to follow for the update.
This is how it looks. There's like 4 layers of wallpaper.
Let's go to the living room now.
Yes.
The living room is pretty big and we really like it. Like there's lots of space, I feel like. So the first thing that we actually get, even before we moved in, there was this big sofa. It was second hand, it was half free, so we were very lucky in this one. So we washed all the covers because they were like removable, so we could wash them actually in the washing machine. So it feels not as disgusting as it would as something used. And we still have lots of space. I mean, maybe you cannot really imagine that it's a lot of space here with all the mess, but it's quite a lot.
We bought the TV also very cheap, 300 krona.
Yeah, like second hand because...
Yeah, a bit less. And the sofa is 450 krona.
Yes.
So
Super
here
cheap.
The wallpaper is quite alright.
It's livable, so we don't focus on that yet.
No, okay. The floor is also alright.
And there's a new windows also,
New windows.
so it's very nice.
Yeah.
Let's go to the kitchen. So next, the kitchen is also very, I think it's the brightest room actually in the house.
Yeah, because the sun
Because we have this,
rise here,
yeah.
then afternoon is here, and sunset is there.
So it's the only room in this house that you actually have the window on this side. That's why it's all the light is coming, and it's so much light in here. So we created actually here. It's the most, how to describe it, the most exciting furniture in the house, because we found it upstairs actually in the attic, and it's the sewing machine. Like you can actually open it and there's a sewing machine inside of it, so it's super heavy, but we brought it from the attic and we use it as a table. And we bought the chairs in the second hand also. Otherwise, we have the fridge and the cooker. They work, so we didn't have to buy it, so at least we can work on it until we get something newer, better, or...
And before, in the past, they used to use this to heat up the house. I put wood in there, and it was boiling the water, which was in the attic over there. And yeah, that was heating the heaters.
The whole house. So now it was very time consuming, so they decided to like stop to using it, and they put the electric heaters. But this thing is still here and it's very heavy, so it's gonna be a big job to actually get rid of it, which we will at some point, but it's not not for now yet.
Here we have to do the wallpaper, at least paint some way.
Yeah, it needs to be changed.
So the house is livable. We have the water from the city. We have the electricity, of course.
So then the next step is upstairs. So we go quite fast.
A bit small.
So the hallway is not hallway, like a staircase. It's quite small, but oh. So this. So then you come up with this tiny room, which we're not really sure what we're gonna do with this, because it's very small and low, but we'll see. And here we have a bedroom, which is also quite small. That's why it's a bedroom, because we just sleep in there. So we don't need that high, but well, it is what it is. So,
but it's alright. I mean, it's here is our bed. We use this as a bed frame, and here it's the attic.
The attic.
So we are in the bedroom, and here's the attic, which is quite a big room, and it's fresh here today.
Now it's fresh. Sometimes it's warm. It depends on the weather, on the sun.
Well, you can see there's many wasps, probably.
Yeah, there's nothing now living. Thank God, but it could be.
So we could do something with this room eventually, but because here is very low.
So we'll see with the time.
Yeah, we already have lots of things to do. So this was from the wood stove under in the kitchen. That's how they heated the heaters before.
So that's another thing that we need to get rid of, and it's heavy and hard to get rid of it, but it needs to be done.
Yeah, our dog, she's not coming upstairs.
She's too scared.
She's too scared.
But we're working on it.
But yeah, basically, well, you should maybe subscribe on the channel, of course.
Yes, and give us the big like.
We will
really appreciate it.
We will talk about well, renovation of the house and
the progress.
And also we will give some tips eventually for people who want to buy a house in Sweden, because there's a few things to know which might be interesting. How we bought a house, how did it work, was it hard or not, things like that.
Yeah.
So well, that's all.
So see you later. See you next time.
Yeah. Ciao, bisous.
Ciao.